PRS 2001 Singlecut. Beautiful top on this one. It's not a 10 top. Just trying to see if I can get away from all the lights here and move it through. Not a 10 top as I say, but it's beautifully book matched and it looks gorgeous in this McCarthy sunburst. So for me, this is the furthest away that the Singlecut ever got from the Les Paul. This is the original design, really early. It was released in 2000. This is a 2001 version. So we've got PRS 7 pickups, we've got dot inlays, unbound neck, we've got all the sculpting on the back there for the belly cut, and then the heels all swept away. It's a much more comfortable guitar to play than a Les Paul, to be quite honest. You've got this scoop under here also, and it's got a sound all of its own. It doesn't sound like a Les Paul. It's not got that thick big mid push that you get from a Les Paul. This is a much more balanced instrument. It can either do two extremes. It can either go completely clean, beautiful 2000s cleans, I think Creed, Three Doors Down, that kind of thing, or just in the same vein, it can go really heavy, like it's on this Rectifier Maverick just now. So that's kind of heavier side of things. I will just switch on to something a bit more classic. I'll flip to this neck pickup. So this is in the fat mode on channel 1. You can hear it's got that sweetness. These are the tone controls are up full now, and it's still so sweet. Good thing is you can get really high up on this. Middle position. And I'll just flip it right into the normal clean mode. Beautiful range of cleans, can do absolute filth, and it can do that kind of classic rock kind of thing if you want. beautiful classic rock voice too. Much sweeter than my classic Les Paul. And as I say, this is the furthest that PRS ever got away from a Les Paul, and it's a great guitar. It stands on its own. You can easily have one of these and a Les Paul in your collection, and the pair of them will never clash. The modern PRSs, they come a bit closer to what a Les Paul is because they've changed the design over the years, so they're not this. They've got the binding on the neck, they've got binding on the body, they've changed the control layout, they're now a two-piece bridge, and the pickups and the voices and everything are going more towards that classic kind of Les Paul thing. So they've came out in the past with the 245, which was a scale step closer to what a Gibson was. They then split the bridge, and then at one point they changed the control layout on the 245 to be more of what a Gibson is. They say it was in response to what players were wanting, which I don't doubt. Then they came out with things like the PRS SC 58. They've now just came out with a 56 not all that long ago. It just seems that PRS are always chasing that Gibson heritage, and they're really pushing on the whole Ted McCarthy thing. I think Ted McCarthy's relationship with PRS stands on its own. They should be able to walk their own path, and this was PRS walking their own path. Despite what anyone thinks, this is not a Les Paul. It is completely and utterly different in every way, in the way that it plays, the way that it looks, the way that it feels, the way that it sounds, just the overall voice of the guitar is nothing like a Les Paul. Nothing at all like that classic 50s Les Paul. This is a modern player's guitar. But that isn't sadly the case anymore, so I picked this up wee while back, not all that long ago, 2001 model, so this is quite early. There's a lot of gain on this, but that's a lot of sustain we've got right there. Great sounding for clean stuff, great sounding for overdrive. You can get it to do all the classic rock thing. It's as far away from Les Paul as you could get. It's a brilliant, brilliant guitar. I'll never let go of this one. Definitely the finest PRS that I've had. I mean, and I'm going to even include my 305 in that. My 305 is really nice. This is a step above. So yeah, brilliant, brilliant guitars. If you see them, you can still pick these up for well under £2 grand. I picked this one up for well under £2 grand last year. Great, great guitars. If you see them, just pick them up, enjoy them. If you've got a Les Paul, still pick one up because they're absolutely fantastic, and they do go nicely as a pair. Yeah, not much to say, just a brilliant, brilliant guitar.